Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to another moving vlog. So it is Friday and we officially move tomorrow. Josh is in Wales as we speak. He's just picked up our keys to the new house. We hired a moving truck for 2 days, realised we'd probably get it all in one load, so instead of taking the truck up today, he actually decided to drive up in the car, so that's what he's done. I have just been busy trying to get everything packed up, cleaned away, make sure everything's ready to go. We'll finish packing things into the van tonight. House is looking very empty, as you can probably tell, and also, as you may be able to tell, I am sick, which is really annoying. It's probably because I'm run down and stressed through all the moving that my immune system has dropped a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it's tonsillitis. I've had a look at my tonsils and it does look like they're starting to get a little bit blistery. So I'm pretty sure it's tonsillitis. Most of the day I feel okay in myself. In the mornings and evenings I feel a little bit rough. Other than that, I'm just swallowing razor blades. I am finding it really, really difficult to swallow, and it kind of feels like it's connecting to my ears as well. So that is not ideal for moving day tomorrow. So yeah, I have just got to carry on for the rest of the evening, just making sure everything is ready to go. Our fridge, washing machine and tumble dryer are all getting collected tonight to be sold. We are selling and then buying when we're there, just because we were going to do it anyway, and it just saves some space in the moving van. Little madam has been a little treasure. She had her very last physio session this morning with her physio where we live now, which I'm actually comfortable to say it since we're not going to be here anymore. If you didn't guess, we actually live, or as you're seeing this, lived in Cornwall, so way down in the sticks, and we have been saying goodbye to all of our Cornwall therapists, and yeah, I'm just excited to get going now. Josh is on a race against the clock to get back because he needs to help move the rest of the stuff into the van, the big stuff. My brother's supposed to be coming over to help. He's travelling over to help. I need to go and pick up the boys from school. It was their last day at this school. In terms of schools, I still haven't heard anything back. I'm hoping there will be a letter at the new address waiting for me to at least give me a decision on Eli, but I don't know. Anyway, that's where we're at. I just figured I'd start this video with a bit of an update. Yeah, moving day tomorrow. You're being such a good girl, aren't you? Are you being such a good girl? Cheeky. And we're in. We are in the new house. It is now Sunday, so it's been 2 days. Yesterday was a jam-packed day. Josh left early hours yesterday with the moving van. Me and Eli, my mum, and my sister-in-law's little girl, and Avery headed out in the car shortly after. We got here, offloaded the van. Pretty much almost everything is in the house now except one small load that Josh is bringing back in the car because he had to go drop the van off, so he's bringing that back. I am still ill, as you can probably tell by the sound of my voice. My throat doesn't feel quite as sore now. I can swallow without wincing, so that's good. Well, almost swallow without wincing, but it feels a little bit better. However, I woke up this morning with conjunctivitis. I don't know if you can tell in this eye. It's very red. It was stuck together this morning. It's very sore and it feels very swollen. I think I got it from Avery. Avery had a bit of an eye infection last week and she had eye drops, but I didn't even think about the fact that, you know, maybe it was contagious. So I just carried on as normal, giving her lots of snuggles and kisses. And I probably got it from Avery, so I have no idea if it's going to spread to the other eye. I really hope not, because it's quite uncomfortable. I should probably take my eyelashes off, but I just don't have time for that right now because we're in a bit of a mess. So yeah, little sneak peek of what our bedroom's looking like at the moment. We love the house. We hadn't seen it until we got here, so we love the house. It is smaller than what we're used to, but it's cozy and it fits everything in just about. The only thing I'm struggling with is kind of kitchen cupboard storage, but that's fine, I'll figure it out. I'll show you what the kitchen's looking like in a minute, because as it stands it's the only room that is kind of functional. The rest of it is a little bit of a mess. I will show you what the bedroom looks like now. So yeah, it's just stuff thrown everywhere. We do not have wardrobes yet to put anything in. There is just stuff everywhere. Avery's little travel bed is here because we are using this until she gets a new specialised bed, which has been ordered by the community team here. So that should be maybe a week or two, but we will manage. She can manage on this for a short amount of time. I spent last night and this morning sorting out the kitchen. I think my next job is going to be to try and figure out the wardrobes in the boys' room. So I'm keeping the same wardrobes in the boys' room. They used to be ours, but I'm going to get new wardrobes for our room. Keep the wardrobes in the boys' room, and I need to figure out how to flip a door to the other side. They're PAX units from IKEA, so I think it should be pretty simple to do. I just need to fish out the drill, but I'm going to do that once I've sorted Avery's feed out, because that is my next job. While I'm up here as well, this is Avery's room, or will be Avery's room when we've got it sorted. Obviously it's a mess. That's one of the boys' mattresses, and the boys' room, you can kind of barely see the floor. So aside from a bed, all the furniture that is going to be in here is in here. Their gaming chairs are up there. So the plan is bed along that wall. We know the mattress fits, so a bed should fit fine. It's going to be a bunk bed with a pull-out trundle for Marley. And then they will have this floor space here, which will be kind of like for their gaming chairs. And I've got to figure out where to put their toy boxes. Potentially I have to put them in that little gap down there. They've got their drawers here, which is what their TV and Xbox and stuff will go on. These actually were our drawers in the old house, but I really want to get Hemner's unit from IKEA for our room. So these are the boys now. Yeah. The boys' new bedding came today. I've ordered them new like duvets and pillows and stuff. That's why their beds are looking so bare at the moment. Lovely bathroom. Once again, a complete mess. Actually, to be fair, the bathroom is probably the tidiest room in the house, just because there's not actually that much to unpack in here. I've got a couple of bits there and there. Nice size bath. I'm not going to lie, I have not checked this seat on the bath yet. We will have to see. Some storage, which is always nice. And a toilet, obviously. And let's take you to the kitchen. So here is what the kitchen is looking like. And I'm not going to lie, this is a bit too cluttered for my taste. However, we have a lot less cupboard space than we used to, so we're making do with what we have, and some things are just going to have to stay out on the worktop. Also, these cupboards are much like taller than what we're used to, so I feel like to maximise the kind of vertical space, I'm going to need to get some inserts for them. I think we're going to head to B&M later anyway, and I'll see if I can find some then. This is a new purchase. It's a mini fridge. I bought this last minute because at the moment there is no fridge. We sold our old one, and a new one is coming tomorrow. This has been worth its weight in gold. It is just big enough to keep Avery's fridge meds, which is her omeprazole, her topiramate, eye drops, and her milk. And it keeps everything really, really cold. I got it from Amazon. I will link it down below. Really, really handy that has been. Also, it comes with a connector for the car as well, so you can use the kind of car lighter port and have it in the car, which will be great for travel. But yeah, kitchen is looking okay at the moment. It's still a bit of a mess, but at least it's functional. Something new to me in Wales, not new to me, but new to the point where it's not optional, is recycling. So that is something I'm going to have to get my head around, and remember not to put recyclable things in the black bin, because we only actually get 3 black bin liners a fortnight. And we would normally go through a lot more than that. So yeah, got to remember that habit of recycling. But I think we're going to get like a triple bin for the kitchen, and then maybe a double bin for the outside, and just keep the bins separate. Just saves me a bit of work then. But that's all I'm going to show you for now. I kind of want to wait until the house is put together a little bit more to show you the rest. But we're in. We like the house, which is great, and so far everything's going okay. We don't have internet, so Avery's currently running off of my hotspot to get her Peppa Pig fix. So my data's probably going to run out very soon. But hopefully we're getting a dongle from BT tomorrow, so that should be fixed. But yeah, things are going okay, aside from feeling rubbish and looking garish with my very, very bloodshot eye. The more I look at it, the worse it looks. It wasn't this bloodshot this morning, it was just really gunky. But yeah, I'm gonna get Avery's feed together now, and then we will probably be heading to B&M. Hey guys, it is now, what day is it?
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. Thank you, Zach. It's Tuesday, Eli. It's Tuesday, and I just thought I'd give you a little bit of an update on where we're at. Very quick update because we are very, very, very busy, aren't we? Little madam is just having her feed, and she has managed to burst blood vessels all in her eye again. I'm not too sure how well you can see if the camera wants to focus. Is that you? Just all around this eye, you can kind of see she's got little red dots, and she's burst blood vessels, coughing. Speaking of blood vessels, my eyes, not just the one eye anymore, I now have conjunctivitis in both eyes.
Slash pink eye.
Slash pink eye, thank you, Eli. They all love to remind me that it's pink eye, just to make it sound a bit gross. And by the way, if you're eating at the moment, I suggest you maybe skip ahead about 30 seconds, but it is really, really quite bad. Oddly enough, this eye is actually worse at the moment. It was very, very stuck this morning when I tried to open my eyes. Josh went down to the pharmacy for me this morning, and he actually managed to get me some eye drops on prescription, which I'm really shocked about, because back in Cornwall that would never happen. I would need to be present myself, but he managed to do it, so I've got eye drops now, hoping that will get rid of it. My throat's still really sore. I'm still really, I don't know if I've got a viral infection or if it's more bacterial, I don't know, but yeah, I'm unwell. I also woke up with a nosebleed this morning, so yeah, I did. I woke up and my nose started bleeding. Yeah, Zach's used to nosebleeds, aren't you, bud?
Yeah, I'm used to that tasty blood.
Still trying to sort things out with the school. Oh, one sec, I just need to pause her machine. I spent 50 minutes on the phone this morning to school admissions, just for them to cut me off in the end, because apparently there was no one to take my call, so I've ended up sending them an email, just trying to find out a little bit more. I think it's just going to be the same scenario, really, as when we moved into the last house. I'm going to end up having to appeal. We'll get it sorted eventually. Today should have been their first day back, so yeah, hoping to get them back at school as soon as possible. At the moment we're kind of stuck on what we can do because we still don't have any internet. That should hopefully get sorted. Puddin! Oi! Puddin! Oi! Puddin! Oi! What are you whinging at? What are you whinging at? But yeah, that should hopefully get sorted within the next couple of days. We're getting a dongle, apparently. That will work. Yeah, apparently that will work. And then I can start thinking about work the boys can be doing at home, but we're all just super busy at the moment trying to unpack. Today is admin day, so I'm on the phone to anyone and everyone, changing addresses over, changing accounts over, making sure things are registered. I've got the GP registration forms, I filled them out. I'm just waiting for a few more bits of information, and then I'm going to be taking those in so we can get you registered with the GP, and then all of her kind of medical stuff can be transferred over. Yeah, that is kind of where we're at the moment. Yeah, I've ordered beds, they should be coming this week for both the boys and us. Our bedroom is still an absolute tip, isn't it, buds? By the way, the only reason I'm this close to Avery at the moment is because she gave me the conjunctivitis. I'm pretty sure of it, because her eyes are still a little bit gunky even now. But yeah, plodding along. Hopefully all of this won't kill me. I know I should listen to my body, but there's just too much to do, so I will rest. I will rest when we're all unpacked, eh, Pudding? Hey? And the boys have gone back to school. Then I'll get my rest. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. Just wanted to give you a bit of an update.
Obviously when I get to big school.
And no, I'm hoping to get you back in school before secondary school, Zach.
Why? That's like 2.5.
Zach seems to think he should be able to have the rest of the term off and not have to go back to school until he starts secondary in September. I've told him no
2.5
chance.
months. I'm going to split up 1 month away, so I'll only stay in like a month and a half.
Yeah, there's the update. And I will update you again soon. Morning, guys. It is the 15th, Wednesday the 15th, I believe. Been a few days since we spoke. Getting there with the unpacking, I suppose. It has taken me a lot longer than I anticipated. Because Avery has been really unwell. Really unwell, actually. So last week she started vomiting, and as per her new hydrocortisone escalation plan, she vomited 2 doses in a row, which meant we had to give her her hydrocortisone injection and call 999. So that's what we did. I'm not gonna lie, we were appalled at the woman on the other end of the emergency services. She had no medical background, or not even medical background. She clearly didn't have much training in the medical field, because I told her Avery was potentially going into adrenal crisis, which is what I've been told to say. And she proceeded to tell me an ambulance would be 6 to 8 hours. Now, anyone with a medical background or even some medical knowledge would know adrenal crisis is priority. You know, it can be fatal. So we ended up getting a little bit aggravated with each other. She threatened to put the phone down. I didn't realise you could do that on an emergency services call. But anyway, in the end she transferred me to a paramedic who was much more helpful, much more aware of the severity of the situation. So they sent out paramedics, did Avery's obs, her blood sugars and everything, and we took her to hospital. So it's the first time going to the hospital here in the area. We were impressed with them. We were really impressed with their kind of A&E department. Avery went straight to resus, and then they sent her up to the ward. She stayed there overnight. She had a chest x-ray and some tests. She had some changes on her chest x-ray, so they're treating her for a chest infection. All was well, and we went home. Then we noticed that she was deteriorating a little bit. She was becoming really lethargic, sleeping all the time. So when she wasn't sleeping, she was coughing, and then as soon as she'd finished coughing, she was sleeping again. My instinct told me she was so exhausted from the coughing that she was sleeping so much, but we took her back to the hospital just to be on the safe side. She stayed in again overnight. They did do some like viral swabs, and she has tested positive for I always get these two mixed up. Is it rotavirus or neurovirus? Whichever one is just a common cold, which she's had many times before, but she also tested positive for the flu. So she has the flu, so no wonder it's taken it out of her a bit more than usual. She's still sleeping a lot more, however she is starting to perk up just a little bit, which is really good. She's still got an awful cough, but the doctors here seem to be much more willing to do a bit more investigating. So she's going to be referred to ear, nose and throat, and she's going to be referred to respiratory, I think. So hopefully we'll find out what is causing this really long cough. That's someone's car alarm. Anyway, so yeah, because of that, things have been a bit slow around here. I am getting there. I'm nearly done with our bedroom. We had our internet fitted today, because we've not actually had like wired internet in the house until today. But I am sorry that once again this video has been a bit all over the place. I know my last few videos have been like this, but moving, and with Avery being ill, you can imagine how chaotic it has been. My next video I'm hoping will maybe be a bit of a house tour. Hopefully I will have it kind of somewhat ready to share. Definitely not finished, but I can share kind of the things that I need to do. I still have a Q&A to film. I've got lots of questions to answer, which I will film and get that up at some point, but it's just been absolute chaos. Nothing has gone right. I'm feeling much better, not that I sound it, but I'm feeling much better. Josh now has what I had, and I think what I had is what Avery has. Again, it's no wonder that it's taken it out of her, because I was swallowing razor blades for days. It was really, really, really painful. But yeah, that is where we're at. I'm gonna close this vlog out now. I will get back into my usual vlogs where you see much more of the kids and much more of Avery, but honestly this last couple of weeks with moving and then with Avery being ill, we really haven't done a lot in terms of therapies. We have met her community nurse, which is great. We've met her endocrine specialist, we've met her nutritionist and her dietitian, so we've met lots of professionals so far, which is really good. Yeah, we're getting there. I managed to get Zach into the school. So Zach is going to get enrolled to the school. Eli, once again, I'm having to appeal the decision on him going to school. So that is what I'm doing. I'm appealing again. I'm hoping it'll go the same as last time and I'll get him into the school. Until then, I'm getting them to do reading. Mostly they have some books, some reading, and I'm also using BBC Bite Size because they actually have some lessons on there with some kind of exercises to do afterwards. So I think that's a really, really good resource. So that is kind of the bulk of what we're doing, and then we're also just trying to teach them some life skills. Yesterday we had them in the garden picking up the cardboard for the recycling. I'm probably gonna have Eli do our monthly budgets with me just to give him some life skills. Be a good time to do that while he's home for a little bit, but the appeal process can take up to 6 weeks. Let's hope it doesn't take that long. But it is what it is. There's not really a lot we can do about it, so that's where we're at. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed all of the chaos. I know it's been chaos and I know these videos are choppy, but that's life at the moment. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.